I wanted to take a look at flower parts, basic botany. So I've got a salvia flower on the screen here. I have the males here and there's the female. So I was just drawing it out diagrammatically. So the female has the stigma, the style is connecting in the ovary with the eggs inside, the ovules. So there's the stigma, the style, and the ovaries down here. And then we have the males with the anther, and the filament is the stamen. And there's the pollen on the anther. So then if we look at the pollen, let's get up, there we go. Alright, so there's magnified times 60. So you can see all hundreds of different pollen cells. And some have separated out there. We might try at 200. And I get some sort of idea. But this intrigues me, and we'll look at it outside because these are inside the flower. And when a butterfly puts its proboscis in there, these anthers actually tap it on the head. So it's actually delivering the pollen, the trick mechanism. But we can have a look at that. Here's a beautiful cactus. And here are the anthers, stamens. So pick some of these off, and there's the female in the middle. All right, so same arrangement, slightly different. So if we have a look at the pollen under the microscope, look at that. I mean, nature has to be overkill, so it wants to reproduce. So that's times 10. This is the cactus pollen, and here's times 60. So it's quite a beautiful science, palynology. Each individual one is unique but identical. So that's the cactus pollen. And maybe we can have a look at this flower. Always best to start at times 10 if you're using these scopes and work your way up. Oh, we've got a little thrip in there moving around. So it looks like this is the female. She has a sugary substance to make the pollen stick. And then here are the anthers. So, and then if I take a look at cotton here. So here's the female. So the stigma, the style, and the ovary down the base. And then we've got all the multitudinal group of boyfriends. And there's the, so she's actually been pollinated. That was pollen on the female. Oh, look, there's a little thrip. It's looking to pierce the plant and suck out moisture. And there you can see some of the individual pollen cells times 60. So what I wanted to do with this one was to dissect it and cut open the, so here's the ovary that I've separated out. Now if I cut this open, we'll hopefully be able to see the ovules. So we're actually inside the potting shed, the storage shed for the greenhouse here at the property. Alright, so here you're looking at the individual ovules inside that's one side of the ovary. So 1, 2, 3, 4 ovules there, and then there's all lined up here like peas in a pod. Probably about 50 of them. And so the idea is that one pollen cell will land on the top of the female, grow a tube down inside, enter one of these ovules and fertilize it, and you'll get one cotton seed. So normally a cotton ball has about 50 seeds. And I put the cotton parts. Oh, here. There we go. Oops. So there's the nascent cotton flower. And then as it develops, so this ovary will swell and the stigma and the style disappear. So this is a ripened ovary. And if we cut this open, we should see the immature fertilized seeds inside there. So the cotton is harvested for the fiber, but then the seeds can be used for feed and for obviously replanting. So, right, that's enough on flower pollen, I think.